This is a large factory room with several equipment machines placed closely together. There are factory women in uniform tending to each of these machines. Along two of the walls there are windows. A cement floor and gray walls are hovered over by a ceiling with industrial lighting. Periodically along the walls without windows, the featured propaganda poster is placed. This shows a stern and strong-looking woman. She's operating machinery at what appears to be an industrial plant. She's staring at the viewer while replacing a name tag with a male last name with her own, female last name. It is on a blank white background. The text reads, Женщины, изучайте производство, заменяет рабочих, ушедших на фронт. Чем крепче тыл, тем крепче фронт. This translates to, Women, learn production, replace workers who went to the front. The stronger the rear, the stronger the front. This poster was printed in 1940. Also, at this time, as men were filling out of the workforce and into the military, it was crucial that these women began to replace them for the purpose of production of military equipment. This was targeted towards young women who were reluctantly hired into factory positions. Many of these women were likely to feel immediately reluctant because of the many responsibilities tied to having a long and tiresome day job while taking care of children and providing for the family alone while their spouses were away at war. These posters were used to inspire these women into continuing with a life of hard work in order to bolster equality and do their part in the war effort. The role of women in politics and the workforce changed from before the socialist control of Russia in the 1920s. Women started to merge into the workforce and gain equality to men in political and societal aspects. There were changes in how women dress, act, and were socially perceived in the pre-war and wartime periods of Soviet Russia. Especially during the war, women were heavily encouraged to indulge in their right to equality by joining the workforce. This incentive was especially needed because many of these women were young mothers with husbands away at war, who were much more likely to want to raise children than to juggle a low-paying job with the efforts of childcare.